Has that worked? There's a little bit of a shadow, but hello everyone. We're going to assume that this is my first stream because the last ones don't count because they were terrible. And almost nothing to do with art. Well, I mean, that doesn't really matter, but today we're going to start off by sketching Gojo from JJK. And then we'll see from there. I'll probably stream till about 9, which is about 40 minutes. Who knows if this will get any attention? I hope it does, obviously. Let's do it. I've got my reference photo, obviously. Start with the nose. The nose is a good place to start. And I am going in with pen because I'm a mad lad. I will probably end up starting. Oh well. And possibly gone a bit too big already. But who cares? It's not like anyone can see this. It's not like I'm literally live or anything like that. That's the shadow for his nose. It'll make more sense when I've got the reference image. Well, when it looks more like the reference image, I guess. Okay, then it's lip. I love drawing Gojo. I'm not amazing at it, but I'm alright. Okay, now we're going to start with this. Now, so that scene, I haven't actually watched the anime. I've got some friends who have. So I practically know the lore, the plot. I believe, could be wrong, but I believe that this is the scene from when he discovers reverse curse technique, I think. And he's like high as a kite. That's a little uneven. Oh, well, that's fine. It's fine. I hope this stream has worked and it will appear on the shorts feed. But if not, oh well. And I hope the I hope there isn't any lag or anything. Adding his teeth in. Not bad. Oh, my reference is on the Chromebook in front of me. What did I just open? Hindutson Times. Oh god. Technical issues resolved. I don't know why, there's something strangely fun about doing this. Like, I don't think anyone's watching currently. I hope some people pass through and check it out, but I don't know, it makes me feel like a YouTuber, you know? 120 subscribers. Well, 127 to be specific. And it makes me feel like, I don't know, professional? I don't see YouTube as a career. I mean, for one, definitely... I mean, you know, I know I'm practically a celebrity with 127 subscribers. So I definitely could do it. But I don't really see it as a... I don't really see it as that, as a job. So, yeah, it looks alright through the camera. Looking good, looking good. These jagged lines are they're shadows on the inside of his mouth. I hope people can hear me alright. Be a big shame if no one could hear me. That's not looking too bad. We'll do double hatching here to darken this space up at the back of his mouth, so that I can have some more. We'll go over it one more time. Really get that. I quite like cross hatching as a form of shading. It's quite good. It's certainly different. That looks alright, I think. We've got some lines there. I don't know what they are. Is it I can't tell if it's just shadows at the side of his mouth or what. Right, now shading his tongue. Awesome. Okay, and then his smile is so weird. He's got like the proper cartoon, like curved up lips. And then he's got a slight... I'm gonna have to twist the page. That's always helpful. Quick little tip. If you are struggling to like do a line in a certain way, just turn the page. I don't mean like turn it over, I mean like literally rotate it. Give yourself a different angle to work off. That always helps me. Try to get a bit of shading on that lip there. It's very thin, but that's how it is in the reference, so it's not looking too bad, you know. Okay. Nice, that's not too bad. I think that's looking alright. Cool. He's got some kind of blood going down the side there. Blood going down there. Let's give his nose a bit more of a shade, I think. And then there's a big shadow here, which creates like the side of his nose with some kind of harder lines like that. Right. And that just kind of builds up the side of his nose there. Not bad at all. Okay, and then this shadow perfectly lines up with his hair. Well, probably because it's covered by his hair, but you know. And then another strand comes down here, like so. Awesome. really thin one. Not really thin. Fairly thin one. And then we'll bring this up. Right there. It comes up. Then over here comes back down. Reaching out to the side a little bit. That covers a bit of his eye. Pull that up there. Awesome. That looks pretty good, I think. Just moving my reference image just a little bit. Let's work on this. The face shape is where I make it or break it. The face shape and the eyes are gonna decide whether this is something I'm happy with or something I'm not. Hopefully we end up liking it. But you know what? Not everything is perfect. Most of my art isn't. There we go. He's got a more defined jawline. His chin's a bit sharper. I mean, he's got a pretty defined jawline anyway. Okay, let me pull this up to about there. And that's where it becomes, that's where it gets pulled into the hair. But this side goes up a bit further, like there-ish. Get those ears in. Pull that out and up. And curve it for the ear. And that goes down there. There's hair here. Like so. Pulls into it. Pulls down. Pulls up. Pulls down, and this bit connects right up. Right up back to there. Actually, I've missed a couple strands. The strand coming down here, like so. It's a bit thick. And there's one that comes down to there. Like that. That's what the side of it. Maybe his ear is a bit small, I think. Yeah, it is a little bit small. It's fine. I can just hide that in the shading. Looks better. And besides that, can become one of the lines inside of his ear. So that's fine. It's not going to be perfect. There's going to be a couple of lines that I'm not happy with, like that one. Whatever. That looks alright. That's his new ear. Yeah, that's better. Even if there are some lines which don't really need to be there. And his entire ear is all shaded. And then from here, all the way around. Right the way around to his chin. There we go. And then pull it back up. There. And then pull this all the way up. And then we can shade all of this in. Oops, pulled it a bit off camera there. Shade all of this in. I love these pens. They're great for writing and drawing, I think. They're just so, they're kind of scratchy, which I quite like. Not like it's gonna scratch the paper, but it feels They're satisfying to use, essentially. That's what I'm getting at. To sum it up. That's how it comes out like this. And I think they sound pretty good. Like so. Not bad at all. Then ear. Pull. Oh, too sharp. We'll pull it further out. And it's... Oh, God. It went dark again. Luckily, this time I didn't open some website. Pull that up and down, and then close that off. And then finish off shading in that. Pull that up. Just comparing the ears. It's a little bit. Yeah, it's alright. Not bad at all. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna get anything else done in this stream. That's alright. I can always stream again. I do like these new vertical streams, to be honest. Kind of like how you can stream on TikTok. But over here on YouTube, I think it's getting more people to see your videos, I guess. I think, gotta be honest, I've always preferred YouTube to TikTok. No, I've never actually got TikTok. Well, that's not entirely true. I got it a couple times. I got it for that Mr. Beast thing. You know, I don't know if you've seen that. Fairly recently, he sent out like a post. You can win free stuff. I was half tempted not to trust it, but it seemed pretty legit. I tried to get TikTok so that would work, but it didn't end up working. So hair's nice and messy. But yeah, I think I prefer the way YouTube works, I guess. I pulled his hair too far in. I don't know if anyone heard that. I don't know if it got picked up on the stream. Probably did. I'm being called. No matter. I simply declined. My reference actually cuts off this point of his hair. So I'm just improvising it. That doesn't look quite right. Oh no! No! My sophisticated camera setup failed. Do you want to see my sophisticated camera setup? There it is. It's a weight and a keyboard. I know, right? Come on. Oh. There we go. Better. Much better. Involuntary face reveal. I actually don't know if it picked up my face. I'm not really that bothered if it did. Hello. Welcome. Oh, and we're back to 0. I don't mind. No one watching, to be honest. Would I like thousands of people to come flocking at my every post? Sure, but like, come on. That ain't gonna happen. I like to think I've got realistic YouTube goals. And it's fun. I like doing drawings to upload, you know? Right. Let's shade this hair and then we'll do the famous eyes. There's a bit of shading down in here. Oh, I pulled that off camera. I'll do here. Sweet. Not bad at all. And that one can go up and we can shade some of that in. And this can go around. Shade all of this in. Sweet. Right now under the hair. Goes there. Goes there. Shade. Might have pulled that a bit. Shading down a bit too much, but whatever. Okay, some shading in here. A little bit of shading in here. And some shading down here. Try and strengthen that line. Distinguish the hair a bit. What do you think? I quite like it. Right, then we'll pull this down here. Shade. Womp. And then shade in some. Bring that up and just shade through there. He's got a couple of hair strands like pull through his hair like that. And like that. And then there's one that follows off that. Like so. There's one that comes up here. And there's... Which one is this? This one. Comes up here. There and there. And then this one gets pulled back. And... Which one is it? That one's pulled back a bit. I think that's all of them. Oh no. Down here. Oh no, I've already got one. Never mind. Cool. Right. Let's sort this reference out. Obviously you guys can't see it, but I can. Zooming in on the eyes. This is the big one. The eyes now. This is the face shape and the eyes. The make or break. Start with the eyebrows to kind of give us a frame to build the rest of the eyes around. That's what I like to do, like so. And then it's from about here, passes through this one, cuts off just before that one. Push it off a bit further right. It's up, and it's down. And then the bottom is slightly not as steep. And then it's round. And you pull that up. There's a bit of shading there. And I've messed it up a little bit because his eyes aren't covered. His iris isn't covered in the original. But no one needs to know, except for the fact that I just said it. And I like that. I'm quite happy with that. Maybe his eyes need to be a bit bigger though. Kind of pull this down a little bit further and pull this round a bit more. And then we can chalk this up to shading. We can a little bit of, what do you call it? Artist's interpretation? Artists, it's something, you know what I mean. Artistic interpretation. I think that's it. And there's one eye. Not bad at all. Time for this next one. The other eye, the dreaded other eye. This always gets... Ask any artist. Okay, let's try and make them even. So, start off about here. It's up. Pull it round. And it's down. Now we pull it down, we pull it round. And back up. Slice off that bit. Pocket for shading, then we'll... As soon as we mess up the other eye shading, we'll mess up this eye shading as well. Make the match. Iris. Pupil. Really thick eyelashes. And I actually started this one differently. I didn't start with the eyebrow. And I know I said it gave me a frame. As soon as I had the other eye for a reference. They're not right, are they? No, it's... Damn. Okay, we can fix it. Okay, first of all, what's the main problem? It's too... It's too much of a different shape. So we're going to pull it round. And that's already a lot better. So we can pull this bit round a bit more. And we can kind of try and set the iris a little bit straighter. Okay. And so now I can kind of pull this one out a bit further. Something's still a little bit wrong about the eyes. So what I'll do is I'll pull this one up slightly and then create these, like some shading under the eyes here, like so. Shade. And under this one. Oh, I did it again. I opened the same bloody website. Bring it back. We brought it back. Okay. That's not so bad. I think we fixed the eyes a little bit. I've darkened one of them, so I'll darken this one as well. Okay, now we add all the... There's a lot of shadow there. And there's a lot of blood. I'll do the blood the same way we did the blood down here, which is just going to be these kind of sketchy lines. Sketchy as in sketched rather than suspicious. Okay, it kind of follows the shape of his face. Not the face of his shape. Okay, very nearly said. Got all that in there. And then there's a big amount of blood on his hair there. Probably a bit more than that actually, we'll pull it around. And to do this, we're just going to like shade it. And that kind of gives us that illusion. Because obviously we're not working with any colour. I quite like that. I think that looks pretty good. His eyes. This one's a little closer to the nose than this one, which is a shame. But we can move past that. Okay, we can forget about that. We can even pull the nose out this way a little bit and try and pull this eye as far as we can across. It's not going to fix it, obviously. That's the main problem with the nose there. If I can just see, the eyes look better. The nose isn't there. At least I think so, anyway. I still quite like it though. Now to just do this whole necky section. Maybe I colour in the eyes. I quite like doing a splash of colour. And obviously for Gojo, what else is it going to be? If you're going to do any colour, got to do his eyes. The famed 6 eyes. There we go. Okay. Just working on this bottom section currently. Although I'm quite happy with the rest of it. I've got my reference out that direction. And it tells me to pull this over. I had to improvise with the top of the hair and a little bit down here because it doesn't quite tell me where everything is. That's about the bottom, that'll do. Okay, and then his shirt is like from his ear here. It goes down, it's pulled up. I really like this perspective. I find this perspective very interesting. I think I've captured it decently. I think it looks fairly convincing. Like looking, he's obviously looking up, and you're kind of looking down at him, but from an angle. Quite a fun perspective to draw. Then all of his under his neck is shaded. So we'll do that. Just kind of pull it out, create that depth with a cross hatching, except it's not any crosses, it's just hatching, I guess. There we go. Nice and shaded under there now. And his collar is also shaded, but to show how it's light, I'm going to do it a little bit less frequent. Kind of get a different in texture. Not by like changing the direction of the lines or anything, although I might do that for his jacket, but I will change it here to kind of follow keep it the same on this side. Kind of follow the shape of the fabric, so it pulls down here. It's the same direction there. There we go. And then his jacket itself, I'll just quickly get his shoulders in there. Come in from there and from there. There are his shoulders, just those little lines in there. That kind of pulls him in quite nicely. Makes him feel a bit more solid and like fill the image a bit more. Nearly done now. Pull this down. And pull this across. Pull this up. These like the folds in his jacket or blazer or whatever he's wearing. Okay, and then he's got shadow here and shadow here. Like so. So all this needs to be shaded in. Bit of cross hatching there. Bit of cross hatching here. Just kind of pulling it around, and you can see how it's all kind of blending in a little bit. There's not much variation. We're just gonna harden these lines up, kind of create that difference, and we're also gonna do some of the opposite direction against this edge, and this does darken it up a little bit. That's kind of a good thing in this situation. We'll darken it down there a bit as well, and we'll harden those lines up. Very nice. Do some very spread apart cross hatching here, and then because that kind of hides those lines, we'll go back over them with stronger, a bit more force. All this in here, put kind of down there. To show that it's still kind of shading in here, if only very slightly. Now, do I do the eyes in colour? Yeah, why not? Do I leave it? I've said I might do it now. No, I'll leave it. I'll leave it as a black and white. I quite like it. I don't want to mess it up. I might do a colour one. In full colour. Oh, actually, there's a bit of blood here. And then add that blood in there. It's a small little blood splatter on his shirt. And I think that's going to be it. I'm really happy with how this drawing came out. Thanks for watching. I think I'm going to do some more lives in the future. But yeah. That is Gojo done. Some little technical issues and stuff that we had in the stream that we'll patch out. I'll fix up my setup a bit more, which is currently, as I think you've seen, 2 weights and a keyboard holding my phone over my drawing station, but pretty good nonetheless. Very happy with it. Yeah. Bye-bye.